We are live. All right, we'll be with you in just a few moments. We're sharing to all of our pages. What were you going to say?
So are we on right now?
We are, see?
Oh, okay.
So, Mimi is making her debut. We've got lots to share, but I'm sharing this first to all my pages.
And unfortunately, my pages are not going to be shared to at the moment because I had some password issues that I couldn't correct. But
That
we will be
happens.
sharing with
Yep,
later on.
that happens. And let's do, there we go. And then we'll do one more. Okay. Oops. I'm doing, where is it? There it is.
Mimi, are you having fun?
Okay, she is
Are
having
you
fun.
having
How could
fun?
she not with you?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
such a cutie pie.
she is. Are
Such
you
a
having
cutie
fun?
pie.
Are you in love with your friend?
Such a cutie pie.
You would never be on with
get
just
some
mama.
dog lovers pretty soon, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
So, see, we are on and we are live, and we've got two people. I was gonna say it's 2 o'clock. It's 7 p.m. People start joining now. More and more people are gonna. Oh, we've got a. Here we are. Welcome to Around Town TV. My name is Carla Berlin. Do you want to come to Mama? We've got Mimi Virginia. And we have, and I'm so honored to have on the show, expert foodie, CEO and founder of Luvafoodie, Michelle Mazzara, who's here tonight for a few reasons. Number one, we're celebrating her 4th birthday. Luvafoodie's 4th birthday, not hers.
Yes.
Yes. Well, we kind of. Yeah, we'll
Yes.
go there. We'll talk about that later. And we get to debut, you too, Mimi. Mimi's excited. The all-natural dog and cat lovers all-natural spice blends, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Correct. From Luvafoodie that just we launched the end of June. So this is the first time we're actually sharing it via media with
Mimi
Carla
says
and Miss
yay!
Mimi. And later, Mimi the dog will be tasting the dog lovers spice blend. But
And
yeah,
we will
I'm happy to
upload
be
that
here.
later too. So if you're, it is National Night Out, and we didn't know that when we booked this. So many of you will probably watch this later on. Oh, now you don't want to be on TV? You don't like TV? You want your spice blends? She sees the treats right in front of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
So many of you are probably doing your National Night Out, but if you're watching this later, we're just thrilled to have you here. If you are live on with us, and we do have a lot of people actually on with us, please, if you have some questions, feel free to comment. You can private message us, share your experiences if you're a Luvafoodie or you're a foodie person. Look at this. Woo-hoo.
She likes her dog lover spice treats.
Oh, yay,
Yay.
Mimi. Who doesn't like a
Yeah.
treat, right? Oh, she's like, yeah, more. So we're just excited and thrilled to have you on the show. So thank you for being here. and
Thank
taking
you,
the
Carla.
time.
I'm excited
Yes.
to debut it here today on Around Town TV. I know we did something 4 years ago, and I thought what better way to come out and
Oh.
share it with everybody. I'm really excited and passionate about my new line. Probably this means the most to me out of anything I've ever created because it comes from my heart and
we're
my
going to
love.
get into that.
Yes.
Yes. Before we get into that, many of you are going to wait, I recognize her. Michelle Mazzara has been featured on Around Town TV a few times in the old format. This is her first debut of live streaming, so it's a whole new animal, and we know that several of you are online right now and can ask us questions while we're on, and we'll take a look at that too. So throughout the show, I may stop you and go look at our questions and
Sure.
our comments. Oh,
She
Mimi's
loves
like,
it. Oh my
woo-hoo.
gosh.
Yeah, think? Who doesn't love some? So before we get into that, let's tell people who maybe aren't familiar with Luvafoodie what Luvafoodie in general was, what you want to share with that based
Sure.
on what you shared with me.
Sure. Luvafoodie, I created 4 years ago, and it's really because I am a single foodie, and you don't have to be single, but I am single. I don't know why I had to say that, but originally
So all you men watching,
it started as a platform for
Right.
people that were foodies and single. But it's evolved into a brand that is consumable brand. It is, we have many platforms on all social media, but really it's a brand that connects all people together who share a passion for food and beverage. And
Who doesn't like food? Come
right?
on.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
And our main brand is gourmet spice blends. And then when I found out I had heart disease a year and a half ago, I don't know how many of you know that, but I found out that I had 80 to 90% blockage in my LAD. I created a line of salt-free spice blends. So Luvafoodie, majority of my business is in the spice category. And then I also have a line of gourmet Belgian chocolates that we've done.
Which many of you have had.
Yes, some really special things with around the holiday times and for other times during the year. We have a new Minnesota Loon chocolate bar that's delicious in dark or milk Belgian chocolate. And then we also partnered about a year ago with a creamery in Rushford, Minnesota called Metz Creamery, and they actually use our spices to make cheese curds.
Oh,
and
yummy.
they're really, really good.
They're really good.
Yes.
Yes.
So I have to shout out to them too. But so, like I said, the majority of my business is spices. I would say probably 70% is spices, and then another 30 would be chocolates. And then I maybe another, that's 100%, but I have some few drink mixes and some other ancillary items. But most recently,
let's talk about that.
Yes.
Like most recently, because I know you were just so passionate about this.
Yeah.
When you created this, let's talk about what inspired you to create the all-natural spice blends.
Okay. So what we're debuting today and what we want to talk about today is my new dog lovers spice blend and the new cat lovers spice blend. And the reason I created these two spice blends are really because I have a dog, an aging dog who's 14 years old. Her name is Little Lucy. And she got sick in January, the end of January, and very sick. She almost died. I thought she was going to die. She stopped eating. She was, I thought, on the verge of, going to die. And so I was doing everything possible to try to keep her alive and come up with ways to stimulate her appetite, to make her feel better. And so I created a new blend called Dog Lover Spice Blend. This is all natural herbs. And what's in this, Carla, is basil, parsley, cinnamon, ginger, turmeric. All the different spices and herbs that can help with digestion, appetite stimulant, cognitive issues.
Wow.
Also, some of these, like turmeric, can help prevent some cancers, inflammation. Cinnamon is actually known to help with the blood sugars and actually help prevent diabetes in older dogs.
Okay.
So there's so many health benefits, and if you're into what's good for your dog, you probably know today that a lot of people are recommending giving your dogs and cats, don't forget the cats, spice blends.
Meow?
So
Meow?
In the kitty one, it has basil, parsley, dill, and catnip. And I don't know if you know about catnip, but catnip is actually
I'm putting Mimi down.
Yeah.
She wanted down. And I'm going to fix something because you have a shadow on you.
Oh, okay. It's a natural, it's an herb, catnip, and
Okay.
it's actually like a euphoria spice blend. It actually excites cats.
Okay.
If you give them too much, they kind of go wild. So we just put a little bit in here, enough to get a cat to eat. And so that's really what I did with the new line. And then I thought, you know what? I can come up with treats.
Oh.
So this is what we just gave Mimi. We used the Dog Lover Spice Blend to make some treats, and Cat Lover Spice Blend to make little cat treats. And this is just something, if you buy the blend, you can bake and make it yourself.
See?
So these are not for sale. You have to buy the spice blend, but you can, if you're like a baker, bake them up. And
so
the rest,
you give the recipes out
Yes.
online. Okay.
on the website.
On the website, which should be when this posted. If you look either below the video or above it, you should be able to see the website and all of the information. So feel free to go to that link. It'll show the spice blends and everything that how you can get the product, a little more information on that as well.
Right, and,
Yeah.
and we're on Luvafoodie.com. If you go to the Luvafoodie page and you click on the dog or the cat icon on top of the page, it'll take you to those pages.
Perfect.
We're also on Amazon.com.
Right. And if you're just tuning in, my name is Carla Berlin from Around Town TV, and I have special guest, foodie expert, CEO and founder of Luvafoodie, who is here. Not only are we celebrating her Luvafoodie's 4th birthday, but we're also celebrating, and we're very honored to be able to debut her dog and cat lovers all natural spice blends. So thank you for sharing them with all my viewers.
Excited.
I know a lot of you are animal lovers because we did a pet contest for Al's Vacuum, and it was a huge success. So if any of you are not at your national night out and you are tuning in, or you tune into this later, you are not going to want to miss this. If you missed Mimi in the beginning, she was like, ugh.
Yeah, she was going crazy. And this is the first time we gave it to her. I mean, this was like on that trial.
Yes.
She never.
It was, she didn't know. And she was doing this even before we went live, like, Michelle.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so if that says anything, and she's kind of a food snob.
Is she?
I don't know why all my dogs have been like that. In fact, my Tasha, who you knew passed away, when Petco would give her like a treat, or some people when you'd go through the bank, they'd give her a treat. If she didn't like it, she'd go and spit it out. I've never seen an animal spit any of this out. They gobble it.
And actually, if you go to the Luvafoodie YouTube channel, you'll see testimonials of people that have already bought the dog and cat lovers, giving it to their dogs and cats. And for some people, I mean, their dog or cat will not eat their food without it.
Right.
So, and the other thing I want to point out is some people do not give their pets, dogs or cats, dog or cat food for various reasons. They might do raw meat, or they cook their own food and give it to the dogs and cats. That's okay. This can be mixed into you could, if you're making chicken for your dog or beef, mix the dog lovers in to the ground beef or cat.
Good idea.
And the other thing is, believe it or not, my dad is using this in making ribs.
Oh, you're kidding.
No,
for real food.
This is real food. So if your dog or cat doesn't like it for whatever reason, there's nothing in either one of these spice blends that you as a human can't eat. Or if you're really into your pet, like I am and you are, you can share the food. You can make yourself chicken, obviously without oil or salt or sugar, because you can't give that to dogs. But you can, eat the same food.
And if you're wondering what she's holding up and you're like, wait, that's the chocolate lady, or no, that's the cheese curd lady, or no, that's the spice lady, or whatever, we're talking for your dog or cats. Yes. And it's all natural, and they love it. Mimi ran upstairs for a moment, probably to get a drink of water, and she's down below where you're going, ah!
Yes.
Making noises. She's not a barker, but she's like squirming because she had a little bit. We're going to do a video after this, and we'll upload it. So, if you do have some questions for us, we do have some people, tuning in. Elwyn, hi Chad, hi Carl and Sandy. My parents are on, of course.
Oh, hi.
They're up above us watching. But we really appreciate those of you who are animal lovers that will maybe tune in later and watch this. To get this, the website link is up there. But if you, to click on, but you can also go to luvafoodie.com and click on the dog and cat in the upper right-hand corner. Now, Lucy, how is she doing?
She's doing really well. I also want to say, if you do order the dog or cat lovers, either on Amazon or on Luvafoodie, you get this nice brochure, and it will tell you exactly what the benefits are of each herb for what's in the dog and the cat lovers. And then as far as feeding, you're going to feed the dog or cat the amount based of spice on their weight. And we created these special measuring spoons. So Mimi's really small. She's 1 to 7 pounds.
Yes.
So she's going to get 1/16 of a teaspoon. And
did you hear that, Grandma?
1/16. So that means this is 1/8. We have these customized made because you cannot buy a teaspoon or measuring set this small. So Mimi's going to get half of this amount. So, but no worries, because the back of the brochure will tell you exactly how much to give your dog or cat based on their weight. So you'll get that when you order too.
Do you want more?
She wants more.
She's down below. Do you want
the other thing
to
is, we were featured, Carla. I wanted to show this to your viewers.
Oh, yes.
Pet Age, which is the #1 national trade magazine for pet retailers. And we were featured under new products in their July issue. Both the dog and cat lover spice blend and the measuring spoons.
Oh.
So they were really excited to debut it in the print format.
And that's one of the biggest journals.
This is the largest and the best. Yeah.
Yep.
And the other thing you asked me about how Lucy is, I would be remiss if I did not have a shout out to my veterinarian, Dr. Terry Scadron. Yeah. Okay, Lucy is still alive today, everyone. And the vet that I had taken Lucy to for 14 years, when I took her in, she had her first seizure the end of January, basically said, put Lucy down. She's an old girl and put her down. And I said, no, that's not going to happen. I'm going to figure out. So in the mix of...
And she wasn't in any pain.
Right? She wasn't in any pain, because I do not believe in keeping a pet alive when they're in pain.
She's not someone who's going beyond what she should.
No,
yeah, I've known you a long time.
No. But Dr. Terry Scadron has been giving Lucy, along with the best nutrition, she's been giving Lucy laser treatments and acupuncture since the beginning of February. So Lucy's still with me because of her nutrition, because of a Dog Lover Spice Blend and Dr. Terry Scadron in Scadron Animal Hospital in West St. Paul. And I have to say, if anyone has a sicker dog, healthy kitty, cat, go to Terry.
Well,
she is. I know you.
My mom knows her. My mom was a dog groomer since before I was born, and that's the side of town that I was born in, South St. Paul, and she used to work with Dr. Scadron.
His dad, Tom's dad.
Yes.
Yep. And yes, so it's a family.
Okay. So
Tom and Terry.
Okay.
Are the owners, but yes, Tom's dad was Dr. Scadron, very well known doctor, very well thought of. So
yes,
highly recommend.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds like the good genes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the nicest people in the world. I mean, when I say, do you want to go see Terry?
Oh.
Lucy barks until we get in the car. I mean, she loves Terry.
Well, and Dr. Patty Keys, who is Mimi's vet and was Tasha's, who's done the same as Scadron, I know she would approve of these because they are all natural.
Yes.
It's not like you're giving this a bunch of fat or, with my Mimi, she was told.
And these are available at Scadron Animal Hospital.
Oh,
so if you don't want to order online, you can just go to West St. Paul and go buy them.
Well, there you go, because there are those people.
Yeah.
Or call. You can also call the Luvafoodie phone number, right?
No, there's not a phone number. But
okay. Because there are those people who don't like to do that, but email her and she'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Email through Luvafoodie, through Facebook, through the website, and Michelle will be able to get your address and mail it to you too.
Customer service at luvafoodie.com.
Yes. And then she'll be able to get back to you on that. So for those of you that are just tuning in, my name is Carla Berlin, and I'm lucky enough tonight to have a friend, but also foodie expert here in the Twin Cities, well, known nationally, quite frankly, who is debuting and has been in the last 6 weeks, but I think we're one of the first, right?
You are the first.
We are the first.
Other than a print magazine, you are the first.
Oh, well, and this is a pretty big magazine, Pet Age, but we are able to share her dog and cat lovers all natural spice blends, and I can tell you if Mimi's reaction is any, we're going to be having to get several of these, but it's nice because they are all natural. What inspired Michelle, and I'll let you share the story, is she's got, how old is Lucy?
Lucy's 14 and a half.
And what kind of dog?
She's a Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu. And Mimi's a multi.
And this is what she looks like. I mean, I created the packaging for Lucy, and we named it. There's an animation video on YouTube, and it's me kind of explaining the line.
Lucy's in the video I did promoting her on all of our pages too. So you'll get that opportunity to see. Lucy is such a little sweetheart and is doing well, but between Dr. Scadron and this line, it inspired her to help keep her dog alive. Mm-hmm. A vet actually told her, and Lucy was not in any pain, it's time to put your dog down.
And my old vet, the one that we used to go to for 14 years prior to Scadron, that I said, and it was just...
Get a second opinion.
Yeah, and get a second opinion. That goes back to my heart disease. But you know what? I was misdiagnosed, and if you're not, and this is what I tell people, if you're not happy with your doctor, whether you're human or you're a pet doctor, find another doctor, find another vet.
Yep.
It's all about...
If you have a reservation or you have that gut feeling or you're questioning, there's a reason.
Right.
Go get another opinion. I tell that to everybody all the time, and it is so important, and it's easy though when you're in it to not. You're in the stress. You're in the being overwhelmed as you've been through.
Right.
But she did, and Lucy's doing pretty good. I mean,
she's eating out. I mean, the first day we came back from her first treatment, she came back and she ate out of her dish. And before I was feeding her this on her bone, and if you go to the website, you'll see her licking this off the bone. It's kind of funny. But
and you know what dog doesn't? I mean, humans love spices.
Yeah.
Dogs. Mimi will know when we're eating, the human food, and she'll smell the spices. So now she'll have her own.
Right.
So Grandma, she might, not try to beg.
And all of our spices, Carla, obviously the dog and cat lovers, but all of them, the human spices, we've got 13 everyday spices. They're all anti-caking agents and no chemicals. And
why is that important for those who don't know what a caking agent is?
A caking agent is, so like, let's just take the Jamaican spice that I have, which is not for dogs or cats, but it may cake up. So in other words, it won't be loose. Okay, so some spice companies put cardboard in, chemicals, so it will always be shakeable, and it won't. But that's bad for you.
Right.
All of my product, including my chocolates, we try to stay chemical free, no anti-caking agents, no artificial colors, no artificial ingredients.
And they taste amazing.
Yeah, I mean the Belgian chocolate's pure. And there's a couple of the drink mixes do have some coloring in, but that's very small business of mine. The mullein spice is all natural. So that is something that I want to put in my body, and I also want to put it in my pet's food. Yeah, and Lucy's. Yeah, no chemicals, no nothing to make them sick.
Wow, wow. And if you do have questions, feel free to ask us. If you're tuning in later after National Night Out and you want a private message, myself or Michelle, I will go in and you will be tagged officially. But she is in here. You can also write in the comments. Between the two of us, we're social media queens. I don't know who's first runner-up because that would be quite the competition, but somebody will get back to you. In fact, you'll appreciate this. One of my clients right now that I've been helping, when I took over their social media, their average response rate was 50% with an average of 47 days to get back to someone. As of right before you arrived, 100% response rate, 4-minute response time.
Oh, well, you're very good at following.
So you have to, that's just letting you know we will get back to you. Mimi's like,
Mimi wants more. Mimi wants to taste it now in her food, I think.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do that.
Yeah.
So we do have a few people that have just tuned in, and if you are, I have Michelle Mazzara, expert foodie here in the Twin Cities. Many of you know her for her Belgian chocolates. Many of you have received gifts from me because of her. She's also has a cheese curd line, spices, a few other products too, but she's just debuting her dog and cat lovers all natural spice blend, and Mimi is down there. Mimi's not a barker, but she's doing the.
She wants more dog treats, like I had mentioned to Carla. You can easily make little treats too. There's lots of ways you can get this spice blend in them, not just mixing in the food. Now, one thing I will say is we recommend the spice needs to be wet. So I mean, it's best. So if it's
tell us, like for someone like me who's not, as you know, a good cook.
So if you give your dog or cat wet food, no problem. You mix it in the wet food. Mm-hmm. If you give them kibbles or dry food, what you want to do is you want to spray the kibble or the dry food with a little water, wet the food just slightly, and then put the spice blend in and mix it up. Ooh. Because you want the spice blend to stick to the food. Now wet, it's going to be mixed in. That's how we're going to give it to Mimi. But if it's dry, you want to moisten the kibble or the dry food slightly to get this in and mix it up.
And we'll give a video. You'll be able to see that video separate from this of us actually doing that, so you'll know. And you'll get to see Mimi again.
Yes.
For those of you who missed the beginning. Is there anything else that you want to talk about relative to the product that we haven't covered? I know live streaming can be so and we were talking about the pet age, the brochures. Have we covered all the treats? Now, what if somebody sees these again and they say, wait, I want those treats. Can I buy them from you? They can't.
They cannot. They cannot. But you can, the recipe will be online, and you can buy the spice and you can make them. Now, you don't have to have it shaped in the little dog bone. This is just me being fancy because I had a little dog bone cutter. Just, it's a basic recipe. Mm-hmm. Now, there is peanut butter in this. Now, here's a little thing that you need to know. If you are going to make this dog treat, you want to find a peanut butter that has no xylitol in it. Xylitol is not healthy and it can make a dog sick. Right. So buy an all-natural peanut butter.
I didn't even know we can give dogs peanut butter.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you go to, the pet treat aisle, there are a lot of dog treats have peanut butter in them. Dogs love it.
Right.
And actually, the cat lovers has tuna in it, and it smells like a whole can of tuna. So just be aware of that. If you're gonna buy a peanut butter, buy an all natural one with no artificial ingredients, no additives, no xylitol.
Very cool. I have to do a few shout outs. Hi to Amy. Hi to Scotty, Vinny, Joni. Again, Chad, Elwin, Sandy, and Carl, my parents, of course, are on. Thank you for everybody who's tuning in. She's like, would you guys just wrap this up so I can eat? Mimi, unlike Tasha, doesn't like to be on camera, but she also doesn't want us to be on camera.
Right.
She wants us to be playing with her, so she's actually sitting. She wants her. She's sneaking her. Look at how her tail's just going. She talks with her tree. Yeah. Michelle, you have been in this industry for many, many years. You started your business 4 years ago, Luvafoodie, celebrating his 4th birthday.
August 19th, when I launched it on my Fox Morning News. 50 years ago. But
I know. When you're an entrepreneur, you know, and you and I both have worked in the corporate world. We both have been entrepreneurs for a long time. Michelle is one of those females that really does advocate for women and really does support, well, males and females. You just support people and you want their success and happiness. What has, in addition to Lucy inspiring you, what has inspired you to continue to make these amazing creations that we've seen in the NFL, in the Super Bowl? We've also seen that, you know, just around town in the various stores, from Kowalski's to
Festival Foods, Hy-Vee, now Kitchen Window. I was just a part of the Uptown Art Fair. Very honored that Luvafoodie spices were used in the 3-day chef competition. That's huge. That's big huge for Luvafoodie.
Yes.
They will hopefully have us all back next year, which I've already been invited. So, no, it's, you know, I love to share my passion. And my passion, as I said before, is food and beverage. And if you're doing what you love, and you're creating things, it is work. Trust me, it's work 24/7. But it's so natural for me to create. I mean, you know, it's just, Lucy was sick. What am I going to do? I'm going to do anything possible to make her feel better.
Solution oriented.
I'm solution oriented. I have heart disease, so what do I need to do? I need to come up with a line of salt-free spices.
And she did.
I did, because my sodium intake needed to be really, really reduced, and my cholesterol and
you're doing well.
I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. So I am a solution-based person.
Yes.
And you know, of course, I love food and chocolates. I mean, you know, everything in moderation.
Right. Well, and lucky you're so tiny, you obviously don't eat a lot of it. But what's been wonderful is all of my clients are, you know, you were been featured on my shows, and my clients love your food. My family loves your food. I always give little gift bags. I like usually give out 40 to 60 gift baskets of her chocolates at the holidays. And I didn't last year. We were in the midst of a move, or it was about a year or two ago, and people asked.
Oh, did they?
They
I didn't know that. That's
they
funny.
did, yeah, because they do love from your spices, and I put together these gift baskets, and of course she brought a gift when she came, and I bet when we're done, upstairs on the top level.
Oh, we should have had some chocolates on just to show them on the TV.
To show
the
you,
loon.
there will be. Well, tell us about the loon.
Oh, well, I came up with the new Minnesota Loon chocolate bar. It's actually in Hello Minnesota stores, too.
Oh.
And that was around the Super Bowl time, because Luvafoodie was one of the VIP vendors for the tailgating event.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Very exciting time for me. And wanted a souvenir that people could take back that was under $5. They could put in their purse, they could put in their pocket, and put on the plane. And who doesn't like a chocolate? So it's great. It's Luvafoodie. It's got the Minnesota Loon on it. The packaging looks very Minnesota Lake-like. And so, I think we're good right now in product. Now my goal is to get this in retail stores. And
so if somebody's watching that can help, because I do have a lot of colleagues, and we do have
let's talk about the code.
The special code. I'll let you.
So if you go to Luvafoodie, this is only applicable on the Luvafoodie website, not on Amazon, but you can type in the word pet when you check out, and you will receive 10% off any of the pet items. So the cat, dog, or the spoons.
And tell the birthday, because Luvafoodie is celebrating their 4th birthday.
Yes.
Talk about that special.
So, we wanted to do something really big. So during the whole month of August, if you buy any 4 spice blends, you will receive free a dog, a cat lovers, and a measuring spoon set free. And this is a $25 value. And out of the 13 spice blends that we have to pick 4, it's pretty darn hard to do, because people love them all.
Right.
Garlic lovers is our #1 seller.
Really?
Yes. I say, when I'm doing demos, I'm like, you can put this on anything but chocolate.
And
literally.
And didn't you say your dad even uses some of these for his
My
food?
dad uses dog lovers. And he has a dog. And so his dog has a lot of allergies and a lot of, they can't give it dog food. But they mix this in her kefir.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she loves it.
Very cool. Oh, my gosh.
So,
and featured in Pet Age, which is the biggest magazine for pets out there. In fact, many of you know Patrick Now, Fine Photography, was on my show doing the cutest pet contest for Al's Vacuum. He's like, wait, I can smell that. Give me some.
All right, I got to get another one.
And so, congratulations on the big feature
Thank you,
here.
Carla.
We're honored to have you here. Hi to Harry and Dave. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate all of you who maybe are at National Night Out watching from your iPhone. If you are tuning in and your National Night Out is, and this is later on and you're watching this, you'll see the link at the top of the the description of what we're doing here. But also you can go to luvafoodie.com, and in the upper right-hand corner, which would be here on the website, it's dog and a cat. Click on that and you'll see all the products that you can order through Luvafoodie. Michelle Mazzara is the CEO and founder. She's a very well-known foodie expert here in town. You've seen her on many of the local networks, and we're so excited to have you on our show. She's a dear friend of mine. And I am Carla Berlin from Around Town TV. We're always excited to have our live show. Anything else for some that have just tuned in? Hi to Anna, who just tuned in.
Yeah, I think we've covered it. I think the best thing is to try it. You can also go to Amazon.com and you can type in Luvafoodie, and the spices will come up, and then also the dog lover and cat lovers, and the spoons are on there. So if you're a Prime, customer and you love Amazon, no worries, we're on Amazon. So those are the two places. At retail right now, you can go to Scattern Animal Hospital. You can also go to Four Paws Pet Resort. They have it.
Ooh,
so those are the
and
two
Scattern's
local.
in West St. Paul, Four Paws is in
Egan. So those are the two spots you can buy them right now, literally tomorrow.
How do you spell Scattern for those who
Skadron.
in West St. Paul, veterinarian.
Off of Robert Street. And if you're looking for a vet or you're not happy with your vet, switch to them.
Right. And my mom, who has been a groomer since she was a little girl, loves the Scattern family.
Yes.
So definitely, I know she would highly approve and is watching the show as well. And then the pet resort is in Egan. And that name again?
Four Paws, Four, Four Paws Pet Resort off of Highway 13 in Egan.
And the little dog is Lucy, her
my Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu, who is just the sweetest thing. And she is 14 and still going strong because of Dr. Scattern, because of what she's doing with these all-natural spice blends for both cats and dogs. Mimi is going nuts and can't wait for her opportunity to eat them. And we're going to give you some soon.
She's being so patient.
Yeah, she is being patient. Anything else we should be sharing with our viewers? Do you feel like we covered it?
I think we did. I just want to thank you, Carla, for having me be your guest and letting me debut and share our exciting news about our new line. And, my mission is always to help people, help save lives. I say when I was, I am a brand ambassador for American Heart. And, now I want to help save pets. I want to help save lives for dogs and cats, or extend their lives. And that's what I've done for Lucy. She's been with me 7 more months than I thought she would have been, and hopefully many more months to come. And that's what we're all about at Luvafoodie. We're really about, sharing, loving, caring, and high quality products.
And you've been able to solve some problems.
Yes.
Now, if somebody wants your Belgian chocolates, they remember you as the chocolate lady or the cheese curds, can they get those in the stores right now?
They would best be able to get the chocolates online. Chocolates is a real seasonal item, so we bring it in fourth quarter in the stores, not really during the hot summer months.
Fresh and spectacular.
Yes. The cheese curds, they can get at local Hy-Vee stores. You'd have to, Metz is the creamery, METZ, and they sometimes have the Luvafoodie flavor, sometimes they have their flavor, so it really varies by store.
But all excellent. So if you're a cheese curd person like I am, it's like one of the main reasons I go to the fair.
Yes.
But hers are different and awesome.
Yeah, they're farm fresh. They do a fantastic job.
They do.
Really does.
Hello to Orly and Ken and Frank and Denise. We all appreciate you tuning in. We're just closing the show down. If you are just tuning in, we've been talking about the dog and cat lovers all natural spice blends. But you can go to luvafoodie.com, click on the dog and cat in the upper right hand corner to find out more. Of course, she has all her other products. We're just really grateful. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fourth birthday. That's a big deal.
It is, because in companies, the first 3 to 5 years, if you don't make it after 3, it's like the first 3 years, most companies shut down.
Yep.
And so if you make it up to 4, you're probably going to succeed. And I
9 out of 10 fail within the first year or 2.
Yeah.
3. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even just be that one person to make it as long as you have, and you are, and you're doing well, and it's not easy. Around Town TV has been, Around Town Media has been in business 16 years. It's it hasn't been like this.
No.
I don't know very many businesses that are.
Yeah.
There's been even like this.
Yeah.
And, one of the biggest roller coasters ever. But it's always, if you love what you do and you're able to solve the pain of others and help, especially when it comes to health issues, which you have, we congratulate you. We wish you the best of success.
Thank you.
I think you'll be back around the holidays.
I think so.
We'd love to have her.
I think
Well, at least we're invited her. She has to accept.
Yes, I think I did.
Yep, and we'll let you know about that too. Thank you for tuning in. We are really excited for next Tuesday evening. We have the Twin Cities Symphony, and we'll be sharing more about promoting that. Right now, Mimi's pulling us away, so we are going to say goodbye, but we do appreciate you tuning in. My name is Carla Berline from Around Town TV, along with Michelle Mazzara from Luvafoodie. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There you go.